guys, today we're going to show you how to get this Tiffany inspired look, which is perfect for Valentine's Day. For this look, we used 5 polishes: China Glaze for Audrey, Covergirl Non-Stop Stone, OPI Push and Shove, Snowflakes in the Air, and China Glaze White on White. We also used a Hex Nail Jewelry charm, which we'll link in the down bar. Started with 2 coats of China Glaze for Audrey, which is our favorite color match to the Tiffany Blue. At the end of this tutorial, our pointer finger is going to be the Tiffany box, and the other 3 fingers are going to be the open heart charm on a silver chain. If you don't have the charm that we use from Hex Nail Jewelry, you can always draw it on with silver polish. Next, we're going to use a thin nail brush and some silver polish. We used OPI's Push and Shove, and make tiny open circles from the outside edge of your pinky going downwards towards the inside edge. This is going to be the chain of the necklace. If your circles aren't perfect, you totally don't need to worry. We covered this up with a tiny bit of sparkle using OPI Snowflakes in the Air a little later, and it just makes your chain sparkle and hides any imperfections. Next, we're continuing the same thing on the middle finger, all leading towards the ring finger, which is going to have your heart charm on it in the end. Now we're finally going to the ring finger, and we're going to continue these little circles, but this time it's going to be in a V shape, ending halfway down your nail. This is sort of the very center of the necklace where the charm's going to hang from. Next, we're using a long striper brush with our white polish, which is China Glaze's White on White, and we're just going to make really light strokes going from the top to bottom. Going lightly ensures that you don't end up with any wiggles in your straight lines, and this is going to end up being the ribbon on the box. Now, as you can see, we're going really slowly here so we don't make any mistakes, and you just need to repeat this until you feel like you have enough of a thick white line. Now that we're done with this line, we're going to use the same brush coming from both the left and the right side of the nail towards that center line to try to create a white line of similar thickness. We go from both sides to ensure that our lines are straight and that they match up in the nice center spot. Now we're just dabbing on some of the glitter OPI Snowflakes in the Air over top of our silver chain so it looks a little bit more sparkly and it hides any imperfections. Now we're going to come back in with another brush, and we're just going to make 2 little loops in the top right and bottom left corner using our white polish. These are going to be sort of the bow loops for our ribbon that's wrapping our box. You can just keep filling in these loops till you feel like they're about the same thickness of the lines that you have going up and down. And then you want to sort of create 2 lines, the ends of your ribbon and the ends of your bow, coming out just below those 2 loops. Next, you want to use a gray polish just to dab inside the top and just below the bottom of your ribbon. This is going to create a little bit of a shadow, and you can go back over it with white polish later to make sure you get the full bow effect. Then we're going to top coat all of our other nails and get ready to put our Hex Nail Jewelry charm on. Now, using some tweezers, we're going to place the Hex Nail Jewelry charm on right where we want it so it looks like it's hanging off the chain. Again, if you don't have a charm, you can just draw on a heart using the silver polish. Now we're going back in to fix up our bow with a little bit more white polish. And we're just bringing it around so that the shaded parts don't look too large and that our bow looks really full. used a little bit of extra gray to make that little knot in the middle of the bow, and then we filled it in with a little bit more white because we don't want the gray to look too pronounced since the ribbon is white. Now we're using a little bit more gray to just sort of outline one edge of each of the ribbons that are coming down off of the bow. Then we're top coating, and that nail is all done. So this is our finished look, and we hope you guys recreate it, and if you do, you can hashtag us knailart or tag us at knailart everywhere. We'd love to see it. Bye!